We actually got a question that came in through Facebook, and the question was, I have many different things that I'm good at, but what do I do? What do I focus on? Hello everyone, and welcome to episode number 4 of the show. So glad that you could join us once again. We have another exciting episode for you. And today we actually got a question that came in. Thank you, Caitlin, for actually sending in your question. So basically, in a nutshell, as far as focusing on what you're good at, focusing on exactly what is going to be good for you, it really boils down, especially if you're really good at doing multiple things. If you have multiple talents, if you can dance, if you can sing, if you can act, if you have a multitude of talents and things that you can do at once, one of the best things to do was pick one to focus on first. Now, this is very, very important that you pick one thing to specifically focus on and getting that out of the way first, or focusing on developing that skill first. Now, the reason why it's important, the reason why you want to focus on that one thing instead of trying to do everything at once and being confused is, well, focus. It really boils down to building that single individual skill set and having a really good foundation that you can actually build upon. So as you're working on a single skill and as you're developing that one skill, what happens is that you begin to get really, really better at it. And the better that you get at that specific skill, obviously the more opportunities that you're gonna get. You become known for being able to do that one thing. So if you have a talent for drawing, right? Focus on drawing. Focus on getting your sketches down, do life drawing, do illustrations, do portraitures, do abstract drawing, do abstract art. Whatever the case may be, focus on that one skill. And the reason why you want to focus on that one skill is, number one, that as that skill becomes better, you begin to make little distinctions as to what people are liking and what they're preferring once you share it on your social media channel. So if you're on Facebook and you share it, and a lot of people began to say, hey, we really like this sketch, we really love what you've done with it, you at least have a temperature of what they would like to prefer and what you can actually potentially build a foundation as far as income is concerned, and using that specific skill set as a service, or that specific skill rather, as a service that people would actually pay you for or commission you to do, like birthday parties, or they might commission you to do something within their business or even their Facebook page, or maybe they want you to illustrate their pets or their children. So that's why it's really, really important to develop one skill at a time. Number 2, as you actually begin to develop that skill, as I had discussed earlier, is that you will begin to be known for that skill. So someone might come to you and say, hey, yeah, go to Caitlin. She's really, really great at doing these line drawings, and she's really good at creating, these beautiful, elaborate illustrations. So those will probably be the 2 most important points. But however, there's a third one. And the third one is monetization. As people began to refer, your friends and family begin to refer you, and you become known, then you're actually able to capitalize. And as you get better, you're actually able to have a set fee that you would charge for these illustrations. Known for that specific service, people surprisingly will begin to ask you if you do other things that you might not even expect. For example, if you are, like we had discussed, you're really good at doing illustrations, and they realize, hey, wait a minute, we checked out your website, but you also have tons of photography work. You're also a really good photographer. Hey, could you come shoot this birthday party for us? And then before you know it, you find yourself actually having one skill being leveraged in another area. And you'd be able to monetize just because you were able to provide one specific service, but then they realized that you were able to do something else. And then granted, you'll also be known to be doing both illustrations and doing photography. That's it. That's what we have. That's I hope that answers your question. I hope that really helps. Please, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to go ahead and you can email the question to Giftbox Creative. Well, it would be, if you guys have any, all right, we'll retake that. Retake, calibrate. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and send me an email, giftboxcreative@gmail.com. We love having your questions. I love answering your questions. I love engaging with you guys. You guys have been a huge support throughout this whole process of developing this content. But please, if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel below. Yes, and don't forget that you can also find me on Snapchat at Giftbox Creative and Instagram. You can also find me at Giftbox Creative. Don't forget to follow on Twitter at Giftbox Creative. And I look forward to speaking to you guys again soon. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.